4, 5, 6ers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody. For Philadelphia, 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody. For Philadelphia, 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia, 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia, 76ers. Clap your
Williams in the penetration, and it's knocked away by the tumble and into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia, 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia, 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
Hello, welcome back to Eat Sleep Sixers. A victory that somehow feels like a defeat to me, but I might be the only one. How y'all feeling?
I'm good.
We're good. We ended off the season
Listen,
on a high note.
I'm good, man. Regardless, we got to play basketball no matter what, right?
Here's my thing. So now we got to play the play-in, and then we still have to play the Knicks in the first round.
I don't mind it. Just going off what I said earlier for the same reasons. A tentative matchup right now for the play-in is the Jimmy Butler-led Miami Heat. I'm not scared of that. There's a lot that I'm not scared of in the East with this Joel Embiid-led team with his, 1A all superstar in Tyrese Maxey.
My thing is now Tobias is healthy, right?
Right.
So Tobias didn't get his get back over that Tobias over me crap. So go ahead, send him packing. Send him packing.
Well, we played awesome today, so congratulations to the team. I see that flower lady. She's lingering around. Who are you giving your flowers to today, gentlemen?
I'm giving it to Maxie because he always holding it down when the beat ain't around. Bars.
You do got bars. Oh, wait, Jose has bars, everybody.
I'm going to have to give it to Buddy Hield, who shot horribly for a while here. He was very cool, got outside of himself, but he's slowly but surely finding himself. He's continuing to shoot. He's knocking down shots, and that's going to come in clutch. We're seeing why we made these trades right now with the team being healthy. We're definitely ready for whoever in the playoffs. I'm confident in that.
I'm giving my flowers today to the Sixers defense, holding the Brooklyn Nets to 86 points.
That's a good one.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
I thought Mo Bamba had a really good game today.
Okay, now.
I know, and I don't give many kudos out to Mo.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm looking like that, Jen. Talk. Come on, preach to the congregation.
Usually no, but Mo, I don't know how many blocks he had today, but felt like he was getting a lot.
Yeah, like four.
And
he said full Bamba.
Full Bamba. Full Bamba.
I love it.
Listen. We have the luxury in certain positions where if somebody's playing lackadaisical in these playoffs, like if Paul Reed is coming out and having a brain fart type of night, you could slide Mo Bamba in there for immediate defensive assistance. Like we have matchup for everything. I love this team. I love this team. But go ahead.
No, that
Sorry, Jen.
Buddy came up huge today though with those, especially with those three threes in a minute. That was awesome. Um, Kyle Lowry didn't get any points, but he was just dealing all
He was
game
Dylan,
long.
willing and Dylan.
Hmm.
Listen, Bert. Come on, brother. There's no honorable mention for Toby. Toby will definitely get, excuse me, my flowers for his spectacular performance today on both ends of the floor. People don't look at the defensive end; they just look at what's pretty. He plays great on both ends of the floor when he's going like this. So shout out to Toby today. We need to see. Is this playoff Toby?
No, this is like middle of the afternoon on a Sunday, Toby. You
Yeah,
know.
I think Toby just be shining when it's like middle of the afternoon. He be shining.
Jen
That's
not
right.
gonna give him no credit. Like
Well, Corey Hall's take it a little too far. Take it a little too far.
Toby
But
Bryant.
it's his
This boy
last
said
game.
Toby.
It's a Sixer
Yeah.
in the regular season, so I'll let you go ahead and do what you want to
They going crazy in the chat.
do.
You know, they go crazy. But
Berg's with you in the chat, my friend.
yeah,
Berg is with you.
Berg's around. I seen it was a lot of bright notes in today's game, man. I love a lot of the acquisitions that we made throughout this year, and I really see us in the playoffs with whoever. Like who really on paper matches up well with us, not us matching up well with them. Who matches up well with us on paper in the East?
The Knicks.
Nah, they don't,
Yes,
Jen.
they
They
do.
don't. They're not
Oh my
deep enough. They're
yes, they
not deep.
are.
They're not big enough, and they're not deep enough. They lost one of their leading rebounders. Is going to get real for them against bigger teams. I'm telling you, it's going down. I'm not going to say too much. Y'all going to keep tuned to us in the, towards the playoffs. But yeah, RJ saying, "Come
RJ's
on,
not.
Jen, come
RJ's not
on."
hearing me. You know what? I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm just whatever. I'm just looking at the regular season and how we got totally annihilated by the Knicks this
Yeah, man.
season. But
Well,
it's
Yeah, we got totally
postseason. That's the
annihilated with an
difference.
unhealthy Sixers team.
True,
right.
but also a healthy Sixers team. But they didn't have
One,
back
one.
in the beginning of the season when we lost to them with Joel by like 20.
Well, we had Joel, but everybody else wasn't healthy. This team has been
Somebody been out all
unhealthy.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody been out. Right.
yeah,
Even though
yeah.
Joel was there, somebody else was gone. If Joel was there, somebody was gone. No
Oubre
way.
was
Like,
gone. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Oubre was gone for. We had a lot of rough injuries to key players this year. Even
correct.
Tyrese Maxey had a small load.
I'm not looking for excuses. I just know that with this Sixers team healthy, with the main core healthy, I ain't talking about Rocco. Rocco don't really be doing nothing. But with everybody else healthy, I'm talking about Anthony Melton, Maxi, MB, Tobias Harris. The main guys. If they healthy, we're gonna be fine. I don't care who we face, honestly.
Speaking of Rocco, does anybody know because he hasn't played a regular season game towards this end of the season? Does he is he eligible for playoff roster, Jen?
Yeah,
What
because
was
he's
that?
a Sixer.
Right. So I for one, I'd like to see him come back in a defensive role. It's never a bad thing to have a Rocco on defense. Years before, I remember him having pressure on him here because he couldn't score enough, but nobody looked at the elite defense that he played. So it's great to have him here where he could just do what he does best. I love to see Rocco come back to help us out, Jose. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do need Rocco. This is
I,
playoff time,
I mean, I
baby.
like
There's
to
a
see
lot of
him
wings
come back.
scored.
I like to see him come back, but I like to see him come back. But honestly, really, honestly, does he move the needle for
He's
this
not gonna
team?
get no, he's not gonna get a lot of tick. No, he's not gonna
Oh,
get a lot
that's
of
what I'm
tick. But
saying.
it would be nice to have like ice
And in the
cream with cake. You
playoffs,
know what
in
I'm
the
saying?
Ice cream
playoffs, we
with
only
cake.
got in the playoffs we only got a certain amount of people we can play anyway. So
True. I wonder about that. How long do you think Nurse goes on the bench? Like, do you think he goes 4 deep? Do you think he goes 3 deep? What do y'all think about that?
I think he's gonna go 4 for the first round
Okay.
and cut it back.
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
might say I'm gonna agree with Jen. I'm gonna say 4 and then come back.
I, I'm not going to ask y'all what four y'all bringing off right now. I don't know if that's too much pressure for y'all right now in this moment.
And
You
and
know,
and and somebody fact checked you, Jen. And Joel didn't play in the first game versus the Knicks.
All right, I'm gonna fact check myself. You guys talk just for a second. I know we lost the game to the Knicks with
Jen,
Joel.
Jen got to make sure herself. You know, she got to double back, make sure herself. Well. And to answer your question, I don't think a lot of minutes going to be available, but in the playoffs, it's about matchups. So series we may play a team where somebody works better than the other, or Mo Bamba may work better than Paul Reed. Or
Look,
you want to have interchangeable
Prophet
parts.
just
So I
said
like
that.
Rocco with that.
Prophet said Nick Nurse will have they
Oh, he said 10. He said 10 in the playoffs. We'll see. You
that's
know,
what
Well,
did
I did my
Prophet
fact checking, and we did
Prophet
lose
is
to the Knicks
confident.
with Joel. However, we still had PJ Tucker on the team at that time. So this must be last year I'm looking at.
Yeah,
Who?
yeah.
Yeah,
You heard her whole thing. You heard her peanut butter and
yeah,
jelly. No, this ain't that year Sixers.
yeah.
This ain't that
This
year
ain't
Sixers.
that year.
So you know what I mean. So
Oh my
on a
goodness.
positive note, we couldn't control a whole lot today, other than what we did. But it was good to see the guys come out in a game that we needed to win and go out and take the
Look, all we
game.
did. Listen, look. To be honest with you, in my opinion, the Sixers did exactly what they were supposed to do. Go into the
Absolutely
playoffs with momentum, with an 8 game win streak. If that ain't a heat check, I don't know what is.
right, right, right.
Okay, found it. We lost 128 Knicks to 92 us on January 5th with Joel.
How many?
And we
How
had Harris, Batum, Embiid, Maxey, and Oubre.
how many minutes did Joel play?
Joel played 36 minutes
That was a bad joint.
in a
That was a bad
blowout
joint.
loss.
That was a bad joint, Jen. That's what we call it. It was just a bad joint, a bad a bad game. We'll mark that off. I like us against any team in this Eastern Conference
Oh, but it was
standard.
before Kyle, so that makes all the difference. Come on, Milt.
Exactly. Come on now. Come on, Milt. Come on, Milt. She don't hear you, Milt. You know, Kyle came in and
Kyle,
make
the difference
everything.
maker.
Yeah, make everything flow. Come on, what you think they got him for? But speaking of Kyle though,
Oh,
what he had about 7 assists tonight. I mean
yeah,
today,
8.
8 assists. This is the floor general that this team needs, being they don't really have a floor general outside of him. I like this acquisition with we was all mad when Pat Bev left, yo. We was all hot up here. We didn't like it. We loved what he brought to the city and the team. But it's good to see that we got somebody from Philly come back here to be a floor general as well. What do y'all like about the acquisition of Kyle?
I think Kyle's been great. I think
Okay.
he's got he's got that attitude that's like a don't mess with me attitude that the Sixers need. And he's a smart vet. He's a smart basketball player. So
Right,
I don't know. It's good.
right.
It's good.
What
Oh,
about you?
just for anybody who is wondering, the Knicks and the Bulls are going into overtime. If the Knicks win, they take the second seed. If the Bulls win, the Knicks stay where they are.
There's a lot going on in the Eastern Conference right now. It's just a mess on the last day.
I love everyone's optimism, especially with like how the Sixers have been doing in the playoffs every year since the beginning of Joel Embiid era. But I'm really loving all your confidence. It's great. Maybe it'll
Th-
make me more confident.
Thank you, Jen. That's all we're trying to just spread some of the mojo your way, because there's a lot to be excited for. We got it. This is a new coach. This ain't the same old, same old. This is a new coach. He has championship pedigree. We got new players on the roster. We got guys like Oubre scoring 23, 24 points a game. We didn't count on that in the beginning of the year. We didn't know
Oubre had
that
a little bit of a, I don't know,
he had a
Casper type game
no.
today,
Do
not to
do
quote
do we
Jose.
do we talk about it? Do we talk about it on here?
We should talk about it. I think so.
Okay, so I think we talk all day in the chat and all of that, in our little chat we got. And the whole Oubre riding off the bike incident, yeah. Oubre was high. Some games Oubre smokes marijuana. And he just looks off. I want y'all to pay attention to that from here
You
on
could have
out. He
said
just
Mary
looks.
Jane, bro. I mean, it's early and kids be
I
walking
know.
around. Stop,
I'm
bro.
just man. It's legal in a lot of different states. Jose. Let's be honest. But
Yeah, I
not to get
know.
off that.
No, nah, let's
Jokingly,
not talk about that here, bro.
I, I love the accusation of Oubre overall this year. I think he's taking this team to a different level with his what he does on the court. You know what I mean? Most definitely. So I'm looking forward to see Oubre step it up a whole nother notch in the playoffs.
Yeah, today was a Casper the Ghost game
It
for Oubre.
that's what we call it now when he just
That's
has a
right.
blog game.
Yeah. So Kate said something about us playing Wednesday. So I believe, I guess that's
Wednesday
right.
against the Heat. If everything still remains that way in the standings, uh, like you said, things could be moving around up top over us. So I guess we'll wait to see how that plays out. And yeah, most likely Wednesday against the Heat, and we ready.
Definitely against the Heat. I guess it's Wednesday because that's what Kate said, which is good.
Wednesday here against the Heat.
Yep.
Yeah, no, and I like them chances right there. Yeah, he do gotta relax sometimes. Berg said Oubre gotta relax. He get a little too excited sometimes, overly excited. You know what I mean?
I hear you. I can't believe this is the last game of the season. At some points, it felt like it was a real slow season, and then Embiid comes back and bam, that's it.
I think we're blessed to get out of a situation where that could have been definitely been a season-ending injury for a big fella like that to be able to rehab himself back within a few months to come play like he's playing right now, right back at 30 point. This is unheard of. It's unheard of. It doesn't happen like that. He had a whole surgery. He's come back and still right back at 30 points per game within a week or so of coming back. It's alien shit. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. Uh, no. So I'm loving what Joel is bringing, man. MVP basketball. And I do believe we have the type of player that can put this team on his back and carry us where we need to be. It's just a plus that we got a Tyrese Maxey who's doing his thing as well. So that's why I'm confident, Jen. That's why I'm confident. You know,
Mm.
there's not a lot of teams that got a Joel and B Tyrese Maxey. Not at all. You know,
So SG Bass is saying 76ers versus Heat 7 p.m. Wednesday. 7 p.m. All
that's
right,
my
so let's
last day
go.
over for work. Good.
Let's go through these over unders. So Maxi 27.5 points. You know what? Anybody know what he ended up with? No.
No,
Let me pull up my numbers.
pull it up. I feel like he got over that or close to that. He was playing out of his mind for a hot second. He was a little too excited at times too. I want him to, even though he's
Ah,
Embiid was out, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Maxi had 26. Man.
Right, right.
So we all got that one wrong.
Crazy.
Bench 39.5 points.
No, right.
Oh yeah. Because Paul Reed had 13. Campaign had 10.
Wait, wait,
Buddy
wait, wait,
Healed.
wait.
What?
Paul Reed got out the mud today.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I had to interrupt you for that because we're not going to skip over that. Like Paul Reed didn't get out the mud today. You
He did have some terrible fouls.
he did.
Terrible
He
fouls.
did. He
But
did.
he did have a double double too. 12 rebounds, 13 points. Go ahead, Paul Reed.
Come on now.
That's right.
Come on now.
Campaign had 10, Buddy Healed had 19. So that gives us over, well, let's see, 29, 30. Yeah, that gives us over 39 and a half. I'm not going to add it all up. Uh, So that was the over, and Jose took. No, I took the over. I was the only one that took the over for the bench. BG
Mm,
might have. BG might have.
he might have too.
And then
Uh,
Ricky Council 14 and a half points. I think we all know how that one went.
we just don't know with Ricky as far as getting minutes. You know, we love what he brings with the team, but you know, he cannot play for a month and just pop in and has 16, 10, and 10 against a good team. You know, but it's the we have a championship type roster. It happens. You got young players that don't get chances to play because we got players that are already developed, fully developed, that's getting those minutes. So, but it's good to have them in the wing. You know, it's good to have them in the wing.
100%. And then we got to, what were our bolds? Kyle Lowry did not get a double double.
He didn't.
He didn't even get a single double.
No, he didn't. He
And
didn't.
Jose says 7 players in double digits. We have Harris, we have Maxi, we have Paul Reed, Campaign, Buddy Hield, 5. And
Hmm.
I said 23s. I don't know how many threes we got though. Let's see if I can figure that one
I
out.
mean, I think Buddy shot about 33s by himself. I mean, that's what we getting with Buddy. He's going to shoot a lot of threes, so it's going to look like he's missing some, but he's going to make a nice percentage of them too. So, Buddy, keep shooting, bro.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Keep freaking shooting.
yeah, keep shooting.
I think that what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we were real slow with the three ball to start. I mean, first quarter, I think we got like one. It wasn't a whole lot, but we came out later, did all right. We had 14. 14. Not close. Bummer.
Yeah,
So I gotta check on this Bulls game.
we'll check on this Bulls game, and
Check on this Bulls game.
I mean, who knows? Who knows what happens? Who
Oh,
knows what happens?
it's 114, 116 Knicks right now with 2 minutes left in overtime.
Okay,
Boy, we'll see.
so Jen, what do you? Let's speed up a little bit. Let's head to Wednesday. What are you expecting from our team? How do we need to come out against a Jimmy Butler led team to, come in the door with them, starting a series, a 2 game series with them?
I mean, the Heat can be no joke. So we definitely have to bring everything to this game. And you know they're going to go hard zone. So let's hope that our 3-point shot is falling and hoping that we can, attack that zone and get in. That's about I think what we need. How about you?
Jen, um, I'm like yourself. I know they're going with that 2-3 matchup zone they like to do against us, and especially in the playoffs. A very aggressive one. So, with that being said, one of the zone busters is hitting your threes, and this is where players like Buddy and even Kyle and a lot of our shooters that get open looks could take over the series like that. So I'm looking forward to see that, but I'm also looking forward to see Joel Embiid do Joel Embiid things because he's going to average 35 plus per game, double digit rebounds in these playoffs, guarantee it. Maxi, I think Maxi turns it up to a whole different level these playoffs. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Jose, what you expecting to see Wednesday, sparking off Miami coming here and Philly?
Well, I'm hoping that since they saved Joel Embiid today for that, that we go over there and we just dominate. That's it.
Most
Send
definitely.
them packing fast. That's it. Don't play around. Like Mama said, don't play with your food. Just eat it and get over with.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Don't play with your food is the right sentiment and whatnot. I would like to say because if you give this type of team a little bit of hope, a little bit of we can stand with these guys. They will play you hard. They will play you hard.
Like
So
we, like I said, we don't want to hear another Jimmy Butler rant, Tobias over me type stuff. So
come
Toby
on
better
now.
go. Like Toby better go out there and do something on Wednesday. Point blank. Period.
So you calling Toby out?
Yeah, I'm calling him out. He on the
Okay.
hot seat. He on the hot
Okay.
seat.
Okay, Toby, you hear that? You done stole this man phrase. and now he
Yeah, that's
calling you
that's why
out.
I'm calling him out because he be swagger jacking me all the time.
Can't be having no swagger jacking.
Nah,
Oh,
man, it can't be swagger jacking, and you're not performing in the playoffs. So I do want to see Toby perform in these playoffs. I want to see consistency. I want to see the Toby I saw today. You don't got to give me all the points, bro, but I need the effort on the defensive and offensive end and rebounding. The Sixers sorely need that. So I'm looking forward to see that these playoffs. Who's a player that you guys are looking for to take over in these playoffs outside of Joel, of course?
Maxi got to stay dominant. He got to stay aggressive. He got to be the Robin to Joel's Batman, and that's it. Everybody else got to also do stuff with that. You just can't rely on Joel Embiid and Maxi. Everybody just got to play their game. You know what I'm
yep.
saying? But like I said, I'll put somebody on the hot seat, and that man better deliver.
What lineup do you think that Nick Nurse is going to start with?
I think the lineup tonight, you know, of course with Joel in the lineup, but I'm not sure about that Kyle Lowry starting. I'm not sure about that. He might want to go Melton. And just because Melton is starting doesn't mean Melton might finish the game. Who knows? Depends on what type of matchup we got. You got Jimmy Butler floating around up top there. There's a lot of stuff going on. So I would like to see one of our best defensive guards out there who could switch off and stick up with a guy like that.
No said Nick's about to clinch.
Yeah, it's 117, 120 with 19 seconds left.
I still don't know what none of this means. I just know we play Wednesday, correct? Regardless
We,
of what happens.
we do. We do.
Okay. So yeah, there's that.
I just want to see. I want to see the Bucks get freaking swept in the first round. Um, they're pathetic. How do you score? How do you score two friggin' points in the fourth quarter when your opponent scored 18? I don't even get it.
It's a Doc Rivers led team.
Doc
We
Rivers is awful.
we knew when they got Doc that things were going to be a little difficult for them. And now it's the time in the playoffs where you got to make split second decisions and change up things that he doesn't like to do. It's going to get rough for them. So I don't mind facing the Bucks. I don't mind it. I actually want the Bucks. With Giannis feeling a little achy too, with Embiid sitting two months with rest. I like it. You know,
Well, we're not going to play the Bucks unless the Bulls pull this win.
come on, Bulls. I want to get them right out the way. I want to get the Bucks right out the way. Let's get it right out the way. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. But we're not going to fast forward to the future. Like we said, we can't play with our food. We got to win this game on Wednesday and sweep the series against this Miami Heat team. So y'all gonna see us on Wednesday, 6:30. I believe the game is at 7. You said, Jen?
Yep. Well, that's what
Six
somebody said in the comments. So, yep.
I'm,
6:30.
I might be going to that game, so I might not be on.
Okay, 6:30. And for guys that are on YouTube, if you come in a little bit early at 6:30, we be in here chopping it up, chatting. Y'all can see us early before we get on live. Come in here. We will see y'all then, Jose. You know what to do.
Y'all already know what time it is. Look up top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend about the East Leaf Sixers podcast. We had a rough season, but we're here. It's playoff time, baby. If you ain't understand what I said in English, I'm gonna tell you in Spanish. No te olvides, decirle a un amigo que le diga a un amigo que le diga a un amigo. Wepa. Let's go Sixers.
All right. See y'all back here on Wednesday, hopefully with the dub. Bye.